Okay, everyone, and welcome back. I'm joined today by Ryonix, otherwise known as just an Aussie Yuri.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ryonix.
So, let's go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take her away. Please. God. Rest easy, Sayori. It's all over. I lift up her body, set her down on the bed. It's almost time. Time for me to go. I love you, Sayori. I lean down and kiss her on the forehead. I sit back down and look at the four walls around me. This is it. This is where it all comes to a close. I close my eyes and wait. But before I could go any further, I heard the door open quietly. I see a hand reach out to the switch. The light flickers on. Hello? Oh my God! Hello? Come to see Sayori, eh? Ellie? She's dead. I'm done for, I'm afraid. There's nothing that can be done. Let's get you out of here. You should see a doctor. There's nothing you can do. I have failed in my mission. All I can do is play out this purgatorial nightmare. She has such a beautiful smile, doesn't she? You're losing your mind. Let's get... Am I, Monica? I know the future, Monica. I know all the futures. I can see the paths and streams of destiny tracing out into the divine beyond. This is my curse. To wander the earth for eons, seeking forgiveness for my failures. I live in a prison of my own demise. I'm lost in time. Leave me be. I'll go back and lose my sanity even further. I just want to be alone. No. I can't leave you here. Monica grabs my hand and tries to pick me up, but I remain limp. You will never get it. Ellie? I go back. Stay with me. Sayori dies. Look at me, Ellie. Darkness coming. I feel my body give in and send me back to where I started. The eternal hourglass of my life turns up and down forever. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Thousands of plans tried and failed. And all I could do was break down, fall to my knees. Finally submitting to the inevitable fulcrum of my destiny. You won, God! I was never meant to save Sayori. Just let me go already so this madness can be over with. Fall on my back. Watch the sky.
Ellie? What's wrong? Why are you lying down?
Just go. Nothing matters anymore.
What's going on?
Time has no end, no beginning, no purpose. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Ellie, you're starting to scare me. Snap out of it.
She lowers her hand down to me. I look away.
Come on. We have school. I can't leave you like this.
You don't want me to worry. Maybe it's better if I do nothing.
If only it were that simple.
Just shut up already.
Huh?
Sayori looks around, bewildered.
No one's here, Ellie.
I know. You don't see what I see. If only you could see.
Well, I'm taking you to a doctor. I can't bear to see you like this.
Sayori grabs my hand and tries to pull me up with all her might. Pull my hand out of her grip. I'm fine. I don't need your help. There's nothing I can do to help you. I just want this to be over.
What are you talking about?
You're going to kill yourself next Monday. I've been sent back in time in a vain attempt to save you, but nothing comes of it. I've traveled for what feels like hundreds of years. I just want you to die and have this be over with. She has a terrified look on her face, and before I could say anything else, she runs off. I sit down by the curb and watch the sky. The blinding sun takes my view. Clouds ebb and flow as I watch their movements. Like rivers flow, and clouds swim across the sky, vanishing and emerging as time goes by. The sun glares again, blinding me. When my vision returned, I saw something descending down towards me.
Hello, my dear child.
He's just in my head. He doesn't exist.
I am very much real, Ellie. I mean you no harm. I am a messenger from God. I bring you good news and fortune.
What good news can you possibly bring me?
I have no ends to meet. I am here simply to guide you, to propel you forward to the future you desire.
What future? Who are you?
I am Samuel, your guardian angel. I have come to tell you the good news. I have come to offer you a gift. I have come to help you on your journey.
And what is this good news you speak of? I don't have time for your games.
On the contrary, my child, I shall tell you everything you've wanted to know.
Go on.
You seek a future with Sayori.
Is that my intended fate? Seems like it had other plans.
Once you take your fate into your own hands, you will find the path to salvation.
Then what must I do?
If one drops a stone into a rushing river, the current simply flows on as if the obstruction was never there. Your actions are like pebbles, with even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. But even the mighty rivers of the earth will dry up. Even time itself will evaporate, and that time is now.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors.
Very well. This is what must be done. You must surrender your heart to God and to me. You must follow our word. You must carry out our command.
How would I be better led by you?
I give to you the means to save Sayori from her death, and yet you choose to turn away. Perhaps you are better off in the hell you find yourself in.
All right, my life is yours.
Do you surrender your heart to God and I?
With all my heart's content.
Then it is done. Your afflictions shall be banished once our pact is complete. Follow our word, and you will walk the path to salvation.
What must be done?
Hold Sayori in your possession until I say she is free to leave.
Like, hold her hostage?
If that's what you humans call it, then yes.
That's wrong!
As if you haven't done anything worse. It's what must be done. If you pride yourself on your free will and love of fate, now is the time. Embrace your God-given fate.
Very well.
Then let us go.
Now that school is over, Sayori should be around the corner.
Proceed as we rehearsed.
I know. As if on cue, I see the clubroom door open. See Sayori and Monica walking out together.
There's no going back once you start.
I walk up to the two of them and put on my best mask. Hey, Sayori.
Huh? What are you doing at school this late?
I thought about what I said this morning. I wanted to apologize.
Apologize?
After everything you said to her? Isn't asking for forgiveness a virtue? Well, yes, but if I may, I would like to talk to Sayori privately. Something I want to tell her. Sayori tells me you weren't in the best shape this morning. Not by a long shot.
What do you need to tell me? I already told Monica about my depression. And you already seem to know everything.
So, what needs to be discussed is what we're asking. Can I just apologize in private? There's some things I want only for Sayori to hear. Monica backs away for a moment.
So, what's on your mind?
Something I need to discuss with you.
Isn't that why we're here? Alone?
No, not here. It's too personal for me to say it publicly. Can't risk eavesdroppers.
I know Monica won't tell a soul.
I don't care what Monica will do. I don't trust her.
Is that what you came to tell me? That you don't approve of Monica and I being friends? You know, that's really mean.
It's not what I came to tell you. Come with me, please.
All right.
I take Sayori by the hand roughly. I can see Sayori using her phone with the other hand.
What's wrong? I've never seen you this paranoid before.
I said I'd tell you when we got there.
Where are we going?
Home. I'll feel comfortable telling you there.
Okay.
She keeps asking questions about what's so important about it. I try to keep her quiet as best I can. We arrive at my house. Open the door and lead her inside, making sure to lock the door behind me.
What are we doing here?
Close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. It'll be a good surprise.
I don't know about this.
I promise there will be candy in the surprise.
Really? You can't bribe me like that. I'm going now.
Sayori starts to run towards the door.
Do something. This is your only chance.
I look around and grab the nearest object I could find. Sayori, wait!
Oh, what are you doing with that?
Sayori scrambles as fast as she could to the door. In a flash, I bash Sayori over the head with the object. The resulting force causes her to fall to the floor cold. I kneel down, press my fingers against her neck. Oh, she still has a pulse at least.
Well, that was a bit harder than expected. Now then, the next step of this is to secure her.
Right. I pick Sayori up and carry her to my room. I set her down on a chair and use some of my shirts as an improvised rope. Don't know how much time I have, so I have to act quickly. I take this time to clean things up a bit. Notice there's some bleeding where I struck Sayori. patch it up as best I can with the limited medical supplies that I have. Sayori's not dying. Not here! It's been several hours now. I see Sayori's eyes open up as she groans quietly.
Oh, where am I?
Welcome home, Sayori.
Huh? Where am I?
You're home.
Ellie? What am I doing in your room?
Sayori tries to stand up and move around, but she struggles to do so.
Well, why can't I move?
That's for your safety, of course.
My safety? What are you talking about?
I can feel how scared she is in her voice. Sayori, it's going to be okay. I'm going to take care of you.
No! You can't do this! This is wrong!
I should have known it would be difficult. I think it's the pain in your head talking. Your head's always doing mean things to you, isn't it? Here, I got these for you when you were asleep. Take a bottle of pain medicine and pop out 2 pills for her. Hold them in one hand and a glass of water in the other.
No. I shouldn't.
So, you want to be in pain? I'm doing this to mitigate your suffering. I guess you just don't appreciate all the work I do for you. Sayori goes quiet. She sighs and opens her mouth like she's at the doctor's. Place the pills in her mouth and bring the glass to her lips. She drinks the entire glass. Good. Now, how about we get some rest? You rest up. I have some things to take care of. I leave and spend the next hour in Sayori's house searching through her room. I find her diary, noose, stuffed cow. By the time I come back, Sayori's already asleep. Seems the pills had done more than I expected. This will make the next part easier. I untie the noose and wrap the unbound rope around her torso so that she's more secure in the chair. When I'm confident that she won't get free, I lay down in bed and close my eyes. I assure myself that my guardian angel is watching over me. This is my fate. I have no choice but to accept it. Muster all the confidence I have, for Sayori's sake. Her presence brings me peace. I can only imagine what the future will be like with her. I wake up from a short-lived slumber. My head aches as I rise out of bed. Sayori's still asleep. I look down at my phone. I have to be at school in 30 minutes.
Go ahead and take care of her.
All right. I kneel down to her, lightly shake her. Sayori, it's time to wake up. Sayori, time to get up.
Who's... Oh.
She has a saddened expression on her face, and I'm tempted to ask what's wrong, but the answer's right in front of her.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, don't worry about that. Let's get you taken care of first.
What do you mean?
You'll see. I hold Sayori down as best I can as I undo the knots on her body. Come with me, Sayori.
Where are we going?
You'll see. Lead Sayori out of the room and into the bathroom.
What are we doing here?
Go on. Your body has needs that have to be taken care of. First, Sayori is puzzled, but a face of shock soon takes over.
Could you at least give me some privacy?
So you can escape through the bathroom window and call the police? I'm not taking that risk. No. Go on. I don't have all day. And neither do you. I lightly push Sayori towards the toilet.
Really? This isn't you.
Consider it a change of heart. Now, don't make this any more complicated than it has to be. With a defeated look, Sayori obliges. She lowers her garments and goes on about her business. After she finishes, I hold her by the wrist again and lead her back to the room. Place her back down in the chair and tie her back up. Now that that's taken care of, you're probably hungry. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Look in the fridge for something to fill her appetite. Let's see. I found some food for her. Before I go, I look at the oven clock. Only 15 minutes. I have to make this quick. Hurry on. Bring the food upstairs to Sayori. I hope you're hungry. I have breakfast.
I'm not hungry.
Don't lie, Sayori. You haven't eaten since your club meeting. And even then, all you had were baked goods and tea. Am I correct?
How do you know that?
I know a lot of things, but I will explain in due time. For now, I suggest you eat. And bring some food up to her mouth. At first, she turns her head away, but her nature kicks in, and she takes a bite. Then another, and in moments, all the food I brought her is gone. Good. Now, I'm going to leave for school, but before I go, I brought you a friend. Pull out her stuffed cow from the closet. Place him in front of her. Mr. Cow will keep you company until I come back. Farewell for now, Sayori.
Wait!
Yes?
Why are you doing this?
I'm not the villain of the story, Sayori. I do this because I have to. I have no other choice. If there was another way, I would take it in a heartbeat. I leave before Sayori has a chance to reply. One missing person can be excused with sickness. 2 missing people is another story. Just hope I can avoid Monica as much as possible. As long as she's out of the picture, things should be alright. Just outside the club room again. I feel the need to go inside, but ought not to. Felt all jittery all day. Certain sort of pounding in my chest that I've never felt. The feeling of it terrifies me. Can't help it. Feel a little pleasure in it. My senses have been all over the place. Heard conversations I've never heard. I constantly feel like I'm being choked as I breathe harder and harder. It's killing me. But Monica should be almost done. I just need to tell her that Sayori's alright and get the hell out. Can't risk freaking out in front of Monica. She doesn't need to get involved. Hear the door open. It's time.
Do not make this worse than it already is. Tell Monica what she needs and get out.
Right. I walk over to Monica. Oh, hey, Ellie. What brings you here again? I have some news for you. What is it? Are you here to join the club? No. It's about Sayori. Oh. I haven't seen her at all today. She never showed up for the club. I came to tell you that she's feeling a little under the weather. Under the weather? She's sick. I got that, but she would normally text me about it. Besides, she seemed fine yesterday. It's just weird that Sayori could have gotten so sick on short notice. You and I don't have any control over that, so what could we do, right? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go take care of her. Wait! What? You don't have to yell. Ellie, are you okay? Sayori mentioned that you were acting off, and after she went home with you, never showed up today. I can't shake the feeling of trying to put 2 and 2 together to make 5. You're overthinking things, Monica, as always. Club presidents worry about every little detail. I'm only worried about the well-being of my clubmates and fellow students. As if he's looking for an excuse to stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Sayori's fine. I'm fine. Go worry about something else for once. I'll leave it at that and rush off without saying another word. After a brisk and somewhat thrilling walk home, I kick off my shoes and welcome another day to be over with. I'm home, Sayori. call out with a degree of joy. Walk up to my room. Before I open the door, I can hear crying from inside. Something in me clicks, and I open the door without hesitation. I enter the room and give her a hug. I'm back, Sayori. You don't have to worry anymore. For a moment, her sobbing stops. She looks up at me with her shimmering, bloodshot eyes. Her expression hasn't changed. So, did you and your friend have a good time catching up?
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on. You didn't say anything that could hurt you. Besides, he's your friend.
Friends can hurt more than the worst of bullies.
Aw, come on. Friends love you. You're hungry again, aren't you? I'll get you something to eat. Rush down to the kitchen, and I'm about to grab something for her until I hear his voice.
Don't. Let Sayori go hungry.
But can't let her starve.
You'll find her more submissive if she's hungry.
I've never met an angel who could be so cruel. But if it must be done, so be it. Put the food away and headed back upstairs.
Oh, I thought you were getting food?
Changed my mind.
Oh. So, you just want to torture me? What happened to you? You would never do this.
That's the price I must pay for you to survive. When the week is out, you won't harm yourself.
You promised you would tell me what's going on.
I will.
Why am I tied up here?
In due time. I am not in the right state of mind to tell you.
When have you been in the right state of mind this week? You went from my best friend to the owner of my body overnight.
I'm not doing this to take advantage of you. I do this because I love you.
Then you want to take advantage of me? I bet you enjoyed every bit of watching me use the bathroom.
I don't take pleasure in this, but I have to do it.
Then why are you keeping me here?
Fine. You really want to know? Because no matter what I do, you'll kill yourself. No matter which doctor you talk to, no matter what medicine you take, no matter how much love and support you get, you always die. So, I'm taking control of the situation. As far as you're concerned, you are mine, and mine alone.
No, you can't.
I am. And no one is going to stop me. Pick up her phone and her diary.
Well, what are you doing with those? Don't you dare open them.
What don't I already know? I know you have a noose ready for you. I know Monica disregards you. I know you'd rather be dead. What difference does it make? Sayori goes silent. Good. Glad I got that sorted out with her. With that, I leave Sayori alone. I spend the rest of the night looking through the contents of her phone and rereading her diary entries. I almost feel bad for spoiling myself, but it feels so good. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring those bells. That's all I have for today. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye, everyone.